All right, hello guys. What's up? This is High Priestess Jamila. So I want to talk to you guys about Mercury retrograde. Let's talk about Mercury retrograde. Yes. Okay. How many of you guys have been negatively affected by Mercury retrograde? Okay. Opinion of Mercury retrograde, and I want to talk to you guys about how you should not take okay, listen, every bit of advice that you take it with a grain of salt. Now, I'm going to totally debunk the whole Mercury retrograde thing. Give me a second. I'm going to share this hangout. Okay, guys, I'm back. So let's talk about Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is when Mercury appears to be moving backwards. It just appears to be moving backwards. It's an illusion. It's not actually moving backwards. It's doing something else, but it's not moving backwards. So, what a lot of people have been used to believing in is that when Mercury is going backwards, that you should go backwards too. Okay. And see, that's what I'm saying. You see, Shariana, Kauai, you guys are doing self-fulfilling prophecies. Mercury retrograde is actually a more powerful period of manifestation. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people it's cookie cutter. Everything is cookie cutter. Listen, I know what I'm talking about. First of all, if you are, okay, so for example, like me, I'm moving mid-February. Okay, probably sooner than that. I'm going to be moving within the next few days. Okay. I can't sit here and say, oh, because it's Mercury retrograde, that I am going to make a conscious decision to not move into my place. I'm going to wait until March until the Mercury retrograde phase is over. And why am I going to do this? Is because somebody told me that I should be still and move backwards. That would make no sense. Why would I stay in this small space and not move into my place? Why would I do that? I think that it's a form of control. So I don't believe in that. Like, they tell you to try not to start anything new. But you know what? Why do you have to take their advice? Why do you have to listen to that? You know, I actually read an article that said for you to reunite with old friends, restart something new, travel back to the past. And yeah, you know, we're doing that, but that doesn't mean that you're supposed to just sit there and stay in your current situation. That's not what you're supposed to do. So, okay, people say that communication gets horrible. That's something that you're speaking onto yourself. Because to be honest with you, okay, y'all, Mercury retrograde is no different than any other day. It really isn't. And I also think that if you don't know how to manipulate that planetary energy, because I've always been able to use Mercury retrograde, I think that it's a trick. I think that this is a powerful manifestation time, you know, where love and okay, you got love in the air, you know, then you got, you know, all sorts of stuff that's happening. Why would you just decide, oh, I'm gonna move backwards? I'm going to go back during this time just because I was supposed. So a lot of y'all, what y'all will do, and you know what? An opportunity will present itself to you and you guys will decide not to do it because of that stupid stuff. That was somebody else's experience. You create your own experiences. So I don't believe in that. I don't. I think that this is the time where you do make moves because you notice how opportunities will come up. Many of you will say, oh, I'm not going to do that opportunity. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to make plans to do something else. But then what if that opportunity that you were looking at that you waited on, you know what I'm saying? Either it was meant like I just guys, I don't fall for everything. That's just like the twin flame thing. They got y'all under control and programmed. Real talk, man. I be seeing that all over the place. People be like when I do my Mercury retrograde readings, which I'm gonna be doing them today, I'm not gonna tell you to be still or stand back. I'm gonna tell you to keep it moving forward. Because if you notice, opportunities come up during this time, and a lot of y'all will say, well, I'm not gonna do it because it's Mercury retrograde. If okay, let's say somebody presented you with an opportunity and you're going to say, oh, I'm not going to do it because of Mercury retrograde, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. Like, are you serious? That is a idea that's a theory. That's just a theory. That's really what science is. But we all defile science with the supernatural every single day. So for you, I read that and that kind of made me mad because I noticed that, Mercury retrograde is coming up. And I was like, why did they tell people that? Because for some reason, I get offered some of the most amazing opportunities. Even if it's a bad person that comes into my life in the month of February, I still end up benefiting from. Sometimes when a negative thing happens, it's meant to guide you to the positive. And you have to be able to use alchemy. You have to. I have never, ever, ever had any communication problems just because it was Mercury retrograde. So I think that it's what you make it, is what I think. So, for example, when Mercury retrograde comes up and people get to lying and people get to doing crazy stuff, I'm going to use that energy to my advantage. I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh God, it's Mercury retrograde. I might as well just sit here. So to me, that's just prolonging your ascension and your growth. Why would you do that? Like I noticed that and Mercury retrograde hits like 5 or 6 times per year. Yeah, because you know what? Let me tell you guys something. Y'all keep saying I take 2 steps forward and then for somehow they knock me back. I think it's a lot of y'all letting that Mercury retrograde knock y'all back. Because that makes no sense to move 10 steps forwards and then say, well, it's Mercury retrograde. And even though, okay, let's say that, do you think mortgage companies, do you think that they stop signing mortgages during Mercury retrograde? That's a way to get you to sit down and be complacent. Right now, you should just be that spirit out there saying, be still, sit down. And you sitting up there just like you are like a puppy. You supposed to be a dog. You supposed to be a god. You supposed to be gritting your damn teeth. And y'all just take everything. How y'all know that ain't no conspiracy? How y'all know that ain't no agenda? Like I ain't never like I don't. I noticed that like last month I heard somebody say, well, it's Mercury retrograde. And so you're going to make decisions based upon Mercury retrograde, even though it could hurt your family. Like the example for me, like, okay, that wasn't the reason why I didn't move during the last Mercury retrograde. I didn't move because of other reasons, other challenges. But I wish I would sit up here and get approved for a house and say, well, I'm going to wait for this Mercury retrograde to pass. That would be stupid to do that. That's probably not even what they meant. Sometimes you have to start new things. And you know what? I've never started anything new in the month of February, except for maybe a relationship that never got me anywhere, because these men, I swear, they're like cyborg operations sometimes. Okay. So don't always listen to that. Okay, that's just like, let's say that you in love with your twin flame. But your twin flame is married, got about 5 baby mamas. Luck of the draw, right? He was raised kind of wrong, but that's still your twin flame. It can happen. So are you going to sit up there and go, well, that's my twin flame, so I guess I'll never love again. I guess it's never meant for me to love because, like, that's ridiculous, And so people end up blocking out their blessings. That's just like today. We're in the pre-shadow phases of Mercury retrograde, and they want you to slow down. We speeding up over here at Divine Services because at the end of the day, it only looks like it's going backwards. Doesn't mean that it actually is. They've already told you that it is an illusion. So why would you hold yourself back based upon an illusion? Why would you do that? You see what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily agree with that. Again, everything comes from your mind and what you've made up. That's just like that's just like they taught you to be afraid of Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th is a lucky holiday for witches. So me as a witch, that's something that maybe some astronomer that told you. Witches don't have, you ain't supposed to be a witch talking about, well, I'm not going to start that right now, because Mercury retrograde. Like that, like you're supposed to be a witch. For example, they probably tell you that because maybe Mercury really is traveling backwards, but it's probably emitting a lot of blessings. And so when you do that, you like, oh, I don't want to start nothing because I'm taking all clients, all of you. I'm taking all clients, baby. Okay. I always make this time period work for me. So I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, I'm not going to enter in any contracts during this time. What? Who said that? Do you think businesses, like, okay, let's say that you go up to McDonald's and you order your food and they say, okay, that's $15.50. Okay. And then you sit up there and that's a contract. So that don't even make no sense. People are in and out of contracts every single day. The person that went to my Etsy and ordered a reading early this morning, that's a contract. You're agreeing to paying for a service. So that means that I have to fulfill the end of that contract. So you mean to tell me that people quit their jobs, planes stop flying in the sky, and people just stop? Like, that's for the masses. That's what they want you to do. People that are in business, they don't stop. And see, for me, I need my home for my business because I gotta, you know what I'm saying? So that y'all be listening to stuff. And I'm not speaking about like, okay, let's say that it's a practitioner that believes in that. That is her right to believe in that. There's a lot of practitioners that believe that if the broom falls, that you're going to get a knock at your door the next day. But do you get a knock at your door the next day every time? And how much is your brain manifesting that? And is it going to be a scary knock? You're constantly creating your reality. That is what Mercury retrograde should be teaching you. Not to teach you to say, oh, well, I'm not going to do anything. In fact, I'm going to go back. What if you don't have nothing to go back to? What if your whole life you were in the Matrix? What if your whole life you were in the Matrix and you didn't have nothing to go back to? Let's say that you have relationships that you don't want to go back to. You don't go back to relationships that are bad for you. I don't care how much you love that person. It's called self-love. So, I think that the bad spirits are kind of working against the good spirits, because the good spirits are telling you to go forward, especially with your self-love and the things that you want. So that whole Mercury and retrograde thing, don't start nothing new. I'm moving into my house during Mercury retrograde. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's up with this? We got 9 people in here. 0 thumbs down. What's the problem? Do we have an issue today? Are we having some issues today because of the discussion that I had last night? And to be honest with you, why would you think that I care about your opinion of what my spirits do? Y'all acting awfully suspect tonight. Cause y'all wanted to pat me on my head and say, good little doggy. I'm not your doggy. You understand me? I say what's on my mind. If you didn't like me being masculine, like this mean girl too, Mike Mills that came in who thinks he's a woman, I don't really give a shit. And only the strong survive. So especially if you're a woman and you sitting up here running, oh, she is just, she need to, girl, bye. Fuck that patriarchy. Don't sit up here and tell me nothing. That's why half of y'all are not manifesting what y'all want, because y'all sit up here and y'all listen to people that tell you the wrong thing. Okay, this is my business and I run it the way I want. This is my channel and I run it the way that I want. And if you don't like it, you can leave, because 10 times out of 10, if you're standing in judgment of me, you're not a client of mine. And I don't have clients judging me. We don't have that problem. So, this is my whole thing about it. When I come to you and give you some wisdom, and you guys are acting like I'm first of all, I think it is disgusting. Just like what's that pastor that was raping all those little boys? He actually raped a set of brothers. What was that dude's name? Bishop Eddie Long. Y'all like these perverted, disgusting men, and y'all don't have to be around me. If y'all like perverted, disgusting men, and if you think that they should be able to talk crazy to women and disrespect them, you're not in my spiritual family. Thank you for calling me masculine. I am Andromedan. Do you understand me? My galaxy is Andromedan. It's up there in the spiral galaxy. That's where that comes from. So I'm not of the opinion that men have any fucking control over a woman. If you feel that way, you need to get away from my channel. If you feel that a woman should be judged by what a man says, or because to be honest with you, how can us women not be warriors and put on our war makeup with the way men are acting? So every single time I get into it with a man, y'all want to judge me and say, well, I don't think she should let that man get her upset like that, and I'm going to judge her based up. Bitch, I'm Andromedan. That's why you going to sit there weak your whole life, and you ain't going to be able to manifest what you want, sis, because you running around here, and I already know what's up, because y'all been acting funny all day. And y'all always do that because of this low-lifed loser, Mike Mills. Why do y'all, and I don't understand this, because to be honest with you, I want to know who's watching me. That's what I want to know. If I'm gonna give y'all a couple of minutes in the chat room to post who you are that's watching me, because I'm extremely suspect of y'all. I really am. The people that's watching me live. How do I know that YouTube didn't totally black out my hangout to nobody except for all you, freaking judgmental ass people? How do I know that? You'll come over here and shame me for cussing this man out for disrespecting my kids, but you won't take your ass over there and shame him for freaking talking crazy and threatening children. See, I don't get down with people like that. I don't. I don't like patriarchal women. I don't like none of the women that dude got on his platform. I don't like anything about it. It doesn't resonate for me. Why you types of people are always cloaking me, I have no freaking idea. None whatsoever. But just because you act funny on a fucking YouTube live don't mean I ain't gonna get my money, sweetie. You don't pay my bills. Mike Mills does not, has not, and will never pay my bills, honey. So if you don't pay the bills, you don't have no power or control. I pay my own bills. So you come over here talking crazy to me. He don't even pay his own bills. He being taken care of by a woman. And y'all think because y'all come over here and act funny in a damn chat room that I'm going to give half of a damn? Stop it. I don't hang around women like that. There are a lot of strong women that do not judge other women. Y'all are disgusting. These women out here are disgusting. I can assure you of that with the judgment that y'all have for women based upon the actions of a man. As if I'm able to control his behavior, as if I would want to. Why would anybody want to be involved with a man that can't control himself? Y'all big up these perverts, man. That dude is a pervert. Obviously a pervert. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like to me, and you know what? I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. You know what? Just accept the truth, first of all. Second of all, stop running around here kissing butt of a man just because he's a man. Y'all don't have no standards. If you have ever at one point in your life judged me because of this babbling baboon, Mike Mills, looked like he was made out of baboon DNA. If you have ever once done that, trust me, sis, you don't belong in my camp. Only women that know the truth, women that have discernment belong in my camp. And I'm not going to be carrying women like that on my back. And y'all really honestly thought that this dude could beat me into a corner and I was going to fall for it. I have no idea, Jay Angel, but you know what? I don't care. You know what I'm saying, Jay Angel? I don't care about what the creaky, squeaky noises is coming from his doors. I'm just keeping it real with you, man. It doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all care more. Like, y'all must be in love with that dude. Why she doing Mike Mills like that? And I think she doing too much. She too arrogant. How the hell you think I make y'all spells work? You think I make y'all spells work by saying, please, demon, please don't hurt me. I just want to love you, demon. You think that that's how I battle y'all demons? I beg the demon. I plead with the demon. I bow down to the demon. No, you take authority over the demon. And I'm a woman with authority. If you don't like women with authority, unsubscribe from the channel. I've been trying to get rid of a lot of people that ain't ready for me. I don't like your energy when you come in here. I can feel it. It's like you like, how dare you? You need to bow down to a man. How dare you? What you think you doing? Who you think you are? You think you gonna sit up here and do that? I ain't got time for that. You know, when it comes down to it, the YouTube community is halfway fake any damn way. See, my clients don't come to me through the YouTube community, and I am very, very suspicious of clients that watch me on here. That watch all that drama. So make sure that y'all stay out of that drama and don't get yourself involved. Because if it were for you to judge, I wouldn't be here. It would be your situation. Look, you gotta help me. This game is gonna be the death of me. Stop. I've got better things to do. Like restock the toothpaste. I don't care about your opinion of me. If she tell all her business, y'all got on the horn already. You know what? And who is, there's no nigga and there's no nigga bitch that got control over me. Hello. So I don't give a damn what she said. Somebody called somebody and probably said, She tell all her business. And I conduct myself the way that I want. When you get to that point, then you'll be able to do the same thing because I'm free to do what I want. This is my business. I run it the way I want. I don't have a boss. My spirits guide me and lead me. So, at the end of the day, that's all it is to it. I'm not obsessed with Mike Mills. I don't care about Mike Mills. Mike Mills is obsessed with me. So to be honest with you, that's the reason why Mike Mills still lives with his baby mama. And I'm sorry. It is what it is, dude. That's why LA still lives with his mama. That's why a lot of y'all are in the living conditions that you're in. And then you want to look at me, and then you realize that witchcraft actually does work. And then you get scared. And then you realize how powerful that I am. And then you get mad and you say, oh, shoot, she's supposed to go back to Candler City, Missouri, and we gonna make her and force her. I think it was disgusting. And you know what? For the YouTube community to allow it to go on, it was absolutely the most disgusting thing ever. And you know what? We went back about 50 years as women when we did that to each other as women. Y'all need guidance. Even some of you old witches on here need guidance. Because I told y'all I stay in the spirit. If you want to judge me and say, oh, well, she shouldn't have been talking like that in front of her children. She should have just said, she should have. That's all y'all ever say is, I think she should have did that. Y'all all narcissistic. Y'all all internalizing everything that these people are doing to you. I destroyed Mike Mills last night. Literally destroyed the demon, and y'all care about the demon. Y'all, it can be something hurting y'all, and y'all be like, please. Y'all all got Stockholm syndrome because of that demon. But mine totally blank. Literally your eyeballs are like them damn, and I'm sitting up here trying to wake you up because I already got my retribution. I ain't got nothing to worry about. I ain't never got to make another video on this channel. And my money coming to me always. I come on here because I am recruiting. Okay, y'all, if you don't understand my spiritual journey, if you judge me for dealing with him in the first place, you know nothing about my spiritual journey. Mike Mills needed to be destroyed, and so does Tommy Sotomayor. The only problem is that it ain't been a woman strong enough to take him down. But I was strong enough to literally destroy Mike from the inside out. Y'all women run around here trying to have power over men, but you really don't have no power over them because they run you and they control you. You have to continuously open up your legs to these men that ain't about nothing. I don't ever have to look at Mike Mills' sorry mug again. And I'm happy about it. And I'm moving far away from him. Not going to say where, but I'm moving far away from him. Y'all, you know what? And you can tell people are stupid and don't have no standards because y'all were judging me because of Mike Mills talking about my children far before I even met up with him. Y'all were judging me because of what he was saying about my kids. Make that make sense to me. And that don't make him the sorcerer supreme. That just means that we have a lot of lowlifes in this world. And I don't know why y'all follow me. Maybe because I'm supposed to lift y'all up and raise y'all up. Maybe that's what it is. I have no idea. But what I do know is that when I need to cuss Mike Mills out, I will come to my channel and say whatever the hell I want to say. You're not going to tell me how to act, and you're not going to tell me how to conduct myself. I don't have to be nothing that you want me to be. I don't have to be this idea that you made up in your head. Because a lot of people take one look at me and they think I'm weak. And I'll never allow, because I am not intimidated by any of Mike Mills's platform. I have never been intimidated by Mike Mills. Y'all are intimidated by Mike Mills. Y'all the one intimidated by the demon of patriarchy. That's why you come to me to pay me to fight demons. Y'all are so, a lot of y'all on Mike Mills's platform, y'all are so blind. Y'all don't even see that I destroyed a demon last night. All y'all see is a woman telling a man what he needs to do. That's right. That's Kali Ma. Y'all weak. That's what's wrong with women in this world. That's why Hillary didn't win the office. Now, I got an army. I have an army of women. Yes, I do. You understand me? And these women ain't like that, and they are andromedan in nature. Very androgynous. Very masculine. Some of them are very pretty, look like little fairies, but they get fierce in a moment's notice if they have to. So we have already beat the demon of patriarchy that tried to ruin my credit, that tried to ruin your credit, that tried to make you weak, that tried to make you dependent and codependent, so that you can be miserable to the point where you got used to being a doormat, sis, and you got used to being miserable every single day for this man that ain't deserving of your energy. Do you understand me? Mike Mills will never, ever, ever, and it will forever be a void inside of him. Trust me. It will forever be a void inside of him. See, y'all women ain't cold enough to do that. A lot of them women on his platform are weak, and they suffering right now, which is why they get out in social media every day and harass and judge me every single day. And you're not the judge of me. I don't know when you people thought that. You know, the work I'm doing on you is literally like, you know, at this point, what you need to do is bow down and be humble. Stop trying to control other people when you don't even have control of yourself. Mike Mills was trying to portray himself, and they want to say, well, he's a black man, and we're trying to make the black man look better. But in reality, he ain't no better. Why in the hell would you, purposely perpetrate a fraud? This man ain't got a pot to piss in, and he ain't got no plan to get it in. He ain't getting it in. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all keep big up in these weak men. Don't no woman make no man stronger. And don't no man make no woman stronger. Problem is that a lot of y'all grew up looking at movies and TVs and y'all was watching the news and stuff. A lot of y'all programmed by that TV. You supposed to watch it. You supposed to, decode it. You know, what they're actually doing. What is the underlying thing? That's the way your third eye works. But, you're being told by these commercialized people who are giving subscribers just so that they can give you misinformation. And they don't know what they're talking about. If anybody tells you not to open your third eye, they don't have your best interests at heart, and they're trying to program you. If somebody tell you to keep your pineal gland calcified, that person trying to do harm to you. And that's the facts. Y'all listen to people and y'all all programmed. That's just like all of y'all gonna have issues during this Mercury retrograde that put that in y'all mind. Y'all supposed to be doing work during this time. You're not supposed to sit up here and go, oh, well, it's Mercury retrograde, so everything's going to be messed up anyway. Oh, it's got bad luck today. Oh, it's Friday the 10th. I'm gonna get killed today. I mean, y'all are so negative, and you continue to speak negative things into your life. You know how I got the approval? Because I spoke that intent into the universe, and it came back. And you are mad because I am powerful. Well, so are you. You're not powerful in controlling others. You're powerful in controlling your own environment and your own self, ain't you? Because you can't control Jamila and what she does, can you? And that's been your problem, your exact problem. Trying to have control over somebody, trying to do mind control over somebody. All of y'all are susceptible to mind control because you're not in touch with your spirits. Sorry guys, Jacob is playing. And the sooner I get into my new house, the better. So I'm just saying, I can tell when y'all come in here and y'all kind of be like, I'm disappointed in you because so and so and so and so, and why you that man this, and then you want to be in judgment of me. You know what? You can always judge what you would do in a situation, but what the hell would you do if you was actually in that situation? None of y'all have actually been in the situation that I have been. So how would you be able to judge? A lot of these men in social media ain't even left their mama's basement. And you gonna judge. You gonna judge what? You ain't even never, you know what a leasehold estate is? I'm about to have a leasehold estate. Do y'all know what that is? Do y'all know what a leasehold estate is? A leasehold estate is not where you're buying a house, but you are leasing the house. So that is still an estate. So that's a big deal when you get that, because everybody can't get it. Y'all saw Mike over there. Mike been talking big crap. Oh, I'm moving into a $400,000 house. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. He cannot get approved like I just did. And that's the reality of it. And he's angry because you lost. And he's still living with his mother and his baby mother. And that is because he was a fraud and he was a fake. He didn't have his own power or his own energy. So what he did was he tried to exploit my family. Jacob is so happy today, y'all. We're all happy because we all got good news today. If you didn't get no good news, you bought it on your damn self. Or maybe you didn't know the proper thing to do. How you gonna tell me what to do in a situation when technically, I advanced beyond that. I'm gonna tell you what the only issue in the situation is society. Society is leading women into the dark ages, and we gonna make sure that it doesn't happen because we got the Andromedans down here. And y'all already know what's up. Stop calling my phone back to back. I don't big up fraud men. I big up men of status, men that actually have something. Y'all sitting over there bigging up somebody that don't have nothing. That money that he showed, that's his cousin's money. Hold on a minute, y'all. Hold on. Let me get Jacob quieted down. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Then I saw somebody, like, I was like, for real? Like, I be watching y'all chats. This disgusting person, it probably was Mike. Oh, simping for them titties is a troll account. I'm calling you out, dude. Yep, this is Jamila's revenge coming straight up for you. And I'm going to upload the screenshots. And I'm going to upload some other stuff to celebrate. Come thumbs it down, baby. All your energy is going to be converted into good energy because I shitted on all of you. All you people that tried to do me dirty, now y'all going to have to see me make it. And that's going to bother y'all. Ain't it? You know why? Because you still live with your parents or something like that. And there's nothing wrong with that when you're at a certain age. When you're at a certain age, it's perfectly fine to live with your parents. You can live with your parents when you're in your 40s. Just don't get mad and be looking at the other side thinking that the grass is greener and hating. Don't do that. Quit judging people. It was something that I was getting ready to say. It'll come back to me. Um, what I was saying is that Simpin, he is a troll. He told me, he posted in a chat room. Isn't it suspicious? Isn't it suspicious that all of a sudden Jamila has money after Mike Mills shows his $5,000? First of all, Mike Mills does not take care of me or give me shit. I don't get nothing from him. I believe that that's probably Mike Mills or somebody that is one of them double-sided trolls. Mike Mills can't do nothing for me. Oh, and also just to let y'all know, I bet you that $5,000 is his cousin's. His cousin, he was telling me that his cousin just got some kind of big lump sum. That's his cousin's money. His cousin just bought a brand new car. His cousin got a lot of money. His cousin wouldn't mind allowing him to front with his money because that's his cousin. Now, I'm going to expose you, Mike, because I'm going to really make $5,000 this month, more than that. While you sitting over there front, his wife didn't get no income tax. They ain't even releasing the earned income credit until like the middle of February. So nobody has gotten their income tax. That is his cousin's money, that light-skinned dude. Now, unless I was getting with his cousin, there would be no reason for me to even be worried about no Mike Mills. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to give Mike Mills the dignity that he won't give to me. Yeah, I don't have to do that. Quit calling my phone. And also, Mike has people call me. Mike has people call me back and forth. He's a very sick man. Mike Mills probably done moved back in with his mama because from what he was telling me that the ex-wife was getting ready to move into an apartment. Why should I move into an apartment because your ex-wife is leaving a relationship with a loser? I wasn't in no marriage or no relationship with that dude. That dude ain't got no power over me. He ain't got no power over me. He wish. And a lot of these other people do too. People that used him. Like Tiffany and my mama. Yeah, now I'm shitting on y'all. And y'all should be ashamed of yourself. They tried to ruin my credit. But you know what? It's all good because didn't I make it anyway? Okay. Yeah, you know what? To be honest with you, I don't understand why. Like, do y'all understand that I want to be single right now? Is that is that not something that women have the right to say? You know what? Let's come back from a different hangout. Let's do a different hangout. We gonna get this set off today. Cause I see we still gotta bang on this damn beast, and that's what I'm about to do. I'll be right back.